Hello and welcome, my viewers, to another episode of England in CK2. So the last time, as you recall, our father, King Offa of Merica, died of severe stress. This meant that his son had taken over the realm at the age of 14, and that meant that now the council is discontent. They can form factions and get what they want, and has left the realm into chaos. Now, the father, Offa, had a strong presence of getting people to be their tributaries. However, once his death happened, all those broke away. So we are once again left with just our people, who unfortunately only have 19, so we really can't do anything now. And now we continue on. The son, Ecgfrith of Merica, is now in charge. And his regent is a greedy, patient, temperate, envious person. But he's a great person in battle. And he's a terrain master. We'll see what happens. Yeah, even though that we have no army, we have a lot of money. My prisoner, Earl Battlement of Warcaster, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodations. So I'm ambitious on cloth, which means I don't really, bathe and brooding. My regent, however, is greedy, patient, temperate, envious, which isn't a good thing. However, since this guy is a traitor, we'll let him rot. I wonder, sir, since you decided to go against me. Ah, yes. So, because we're ambitious, we could take some of his lands, and because he's a traitor, well, I couldn't even do it to begin with. Yeah. Now they're like, dude, you're gonna have to give us council power, even though we just fought a war for it. That's not good. That's not good at all. We're 15 years old. We need ambition. Let's go with stewardship. And we need a wife. So we'll search. You're 50. Well, we'll see something. Hold on. For too long, you have restricted the political influence of your councils. The time has come to give the council more power. Submit to this man peacefully or face the consequences. Rest assured, I have gathered others who are equally upset. Yeah. And now we have to make a decision. Do we fight a war that we can't possibly really win? Or do we give in? He's patient. So for right now, since we really don't have the money or the means to fight him, we'll give them more council power. It isn't the ideal thing, because now the council who is discontent will have more power against us. But it will keep them at peace, and we don't have the means to fight a war anyway. So let's now grow legalism, which is always a good thing, and I like improved keeps. Keep us, secured, and we'll continue on. We need education. So you're 13 years old. Go ahead. You could be a fortune builder. I want you to be brawny. And the last one, and you could do that. I need to marry them off. The Mycenaean fate triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith have steadily dwindled to the point where Mycenaean believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Zoroastrian faith to a de facto heresy. All formal Zoroastrian holy orders are now Mycenaean. Bickering fools do not concern me. Doesn't really. Come on, stop. Oh no, I have one more year. We need a wife though. So genius. A 5-year-old genius. That means we'll be 25 before she'll. What about quick? Okay, let's do quick. Yeah. No. So now our regency has ended. And I finished my education in stewardship. I feel that I'm a wise man. The world is full of things that make me angry, and I'm wroth. Wonderful, sir. Just wonderful. We have a treasury. We have the arm of a saint. Apparently our father had, got it. And now we have it. But we need a wife. So, genius. That's a 6-year-old. And it will take quite a while, but I believe this would be the best thing to do. So, we'll do that. We're gonna pick an ambition. So we're wroth, which means we're angry, we're envious, and we're ambitious. I think we're gonna go focus on war then. And let's build a war chest. Sure, why not? We won't extort our people yet. Alright, let's continue. To the most excellent high King Ecgfrith, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I have decided to accept your suggestion of patrolable. Well, yeah, I want her brain, sir. Duh. Alrighty. You're traveling and the sun is beating down on you heavily. However, it is too late to turn back home. You are getting closer to your destination, the mansion of a local noble you have to meet. Yet you are clearly getting more and more tired as the sun rises ever higher in the sky. So there's a 25% chance we'll get stressed because we took a rest. We're wrathful, envious, and ambitious. Ambitions means we would. We'll rest for a bit. We're smart. We're like, we'll take a breather. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It would be fun if we created a Holy Roman Empire. So it looks like just they're rebelling. Wow, a Francian revolt. It's just interesting. It means that they break it up a lot. Alright, we'll see. So terrain is key to winning battles. If I focus my studies, I believe I can master the tactics of one type of terrain. Let's do forests and hills. Alrighty. Our council is still discontent. We're slowly building up our... go train, please. Your daily routine report... Oh, excuse me, I was drinking someone. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. Yeah. We'll fight you, sir. Sure. So my brother will be the heir. So, you know, they're getting up in age. It's time to, oh. It's time to betroth some of these people. Oh, look. Yes. Sure. While passing judgment onto criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you, as he would be in your debt. Well, we are wroth. We have a hot temper, we are envious, we are ambitious, we are uncouth, so doesn't matter. You're going to the dungeon, sir. Yes, daughter. You need an education focus. Go here. Alright, so you need someone to marry. Keep it matrilineal. Pause it, because I don't like dealing with the game as I'm working on this. Let's go by age. Who do we want? You're kind, patient, shy, shrewd. Yes, you. Come here. Matrilineal means you'll stay in my family. Do it. I don't want to escort my subjects, thanks. You. You're deceitful. You two could stay in the family. And I keep them in the family normally so they can produce heirs for me. That's basically why I do it. And that means I don't have to worry about someone far-fetching. Timid, playful, yeah, here, have him. I gave the priest such a scolding today when he dared ask me, his rightful liege lord, for a donation. Isn't he living on my sufferance? Haven't I allowed him to collect money himself from his parish? Yeah, how dare you. So my spy master is really my priest. As I exited the church, I heard Skedgeman mention my scolding of the priest to a couple of his friends, sounding distressed and angry. I walked closer and I approached him. Skedgeman started showering me with insults before we even had a chance to explain. Oh boy. My spy master. When he heard me scold the priest, he's now telling people how bad I am. And you're my spy master. People say that St. Nicholas, the charitable and kind saint from Anatolia, still lives to this very day in the remote parts of Spain, of all places, and that very winter he travels throughout Christendom by giving exotic gifts such as citrus fruit. So, if I say this one, maybe St. Nicholas will visit me someday. I lose personal combat skill. But let's get skeptical. Bah humbug! Really? You really think? Yeah, St. Nicholas still lives today? It would be Santa Claus? No. As you replace your training dummy with a real person, you find that the facing an intelligent enemy is a lot harder, but also more rewarding. For the many bruises and cuts, it's clear that you have gained experience and have better control of a fight than ever before. Good fighting, Bishop Osric of Canterbury. Yeah. I have spent countless hours swinging your sword. Having spent countless hours swinging your sword, it is clear that your technique is getting better. You know the essence of every possible strike to utilize in a fight. Oh wow. Look at that. Personal combat score 41. Let's see. Any societies that we can join? That's religion. That's religion. That's science. And that's Satan. Alrighty. So, our troops are gaining. We're gaining more and more troops. Ask politely. Tell him to knock it off. Oh, good. My uncle. Thank you for remembering who you know. Your family here. Thanks. That's perfect. Alrighty. So you have 769 troops. I almost have 1,000. I don't necessarily want to fight someone bigger right now. You have 724. It's possible. Sorry about that, guys. I know that one of my slothful couriers is capable of more than he realizes. I want to push the courier into being more ambitious. I believe there's great potential in that one. Yeah. My soldier ways of pushing skilled me into showing his true potential has worked wonders. It is as if he has realized how fun it can be to be ambitious. No, that's... Good thing he didn't get to trade ambitious. But, built a war chest. So now we will groom an heir. One of my young servants has always been a daredevil. A friend challenged him to swim in a dangerous part of the beach at night. For once, my servant hesitated, but his friend told him that to be afraid of the danger meant he was a weakling with no ambition in life, who was just content to sit around, of course. He did the dare and drowned as none could see him in the darkness. Oh boy. So, I am rough and envious and ambitious, but I'm not cruel. I'm not going to say he's a weakling. And the fact that I could get arbitrary rough or just or has no effect, I'm not going to say that. This is a tragedy. Or imprison his friend. Well, kids would be kids, right? This is a tragedy. Sorry that you went out there and drowned, but we should learn from this. Ugh. That reminds me. Yeah, build hospitals, please. I have to survive, people. That means making sure our behinds are protected. The important stuff. Anyway, so we are continuing. It seems that France is pretty much in revolt still. This guy wants to. Who knows? Your Marshal, Earl of Oxford, has come to you with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Earl Wingwood of Derby would be an excellent military commander. I agree. Very well. Alrighty, we can definitely appoint someone better than you. Your friend, go. Be my friend. Go fabricate a claim over there. We're ambitious. Means we want it. My spy master, my mother is definitely not being my spy master. There's no one better. And my bishop, you can go research tech over here. You can go over there and get some research. Alright. Fall of the Avars. The Avar Khaganate was established in Europe in 567 after the Avars had migrated into the Carpathian Basin from the east. They crushed the Gilpids and allied with the Lombards to form a strong realm of the area. For long periods, they alternated between conflict and truce with the Eastern Roman Empire and had close dealings with the Lombard kings. Now, however, this once proud realm has fallen. The area is no longer ruled by an Alvar dynasty and shall once again be known by the ancient name of Pannonia. Okay. And they're talking about this region over here. in case anyone was, you know. A daughter? Good. They're talking about this area right over here. So paranoia is formed. Alrighty. Sounds goody good. Goody good? Goody good? No. Alright, sir. You're fabricating claims, so you know what? My council approves. This one guy's like, really? He's, you know, he's one of us. My liege, I write to you with bad news from Ecgfrith. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population has met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands soon. Oh, you idiot. Alright, you know what? Where are you? Go minister duties. Please, don't cause any more issues than we already have. Goodness. Why can't these people just, you know, do their work competently? Alright, sir. King? We're gonna do this to you. We're ambitious. We will take what we want. Form! Come on, together, people. Thanks. Alrighty. And we'll add one more guy. Oh no, not me. I'm not brave enough. Don't be silly. And they're already mad at me. They're like, please put our levies down. Please put our levies down. Alright, go. And don't die, please. I'll lower it out a bit. Good job. Yes, yeah, no, you're mad, you're mad. You're in prison. Oh, but I can't do it because it's... Oh, I don't have the title recognition on. I don't think I'll get it either. Maybe. Locals from Ecgfrith have reported the most unusual and concerning incidents. Several sources have claimed that they have seen outwardly shadows, vaguely in the shape of people, going around attempting to kill unsuspecting innocents. The common thread here is that the shadows tend to appear at night as people are falling asleep. Reputable scholars and clergy believe this is nothing but hysteria. Oops. So we have this idea that the clergy and scholars believe is nothing but hysteria. However, our trades say that we're not going to send the clergy in to pray because we're not zealot. And we're not going to say they're making things up. We'll do this one. Troubling times we live in. Because we honestly don't know what's happening. We're not spiritual. We're ambitious. We're envious and raw. Oh, don't do that. Oh, that's so silly of me. Who are you? My courier. Sure? That's great. My sister can marry the Earl? Yes, go ahead. Then I realized that's probably, you know. Oh yeah, you're up there. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Gotta take some land. We'll set our focus to our province. Sorry about that, guys. Or girls. Or anyone listening, really. We'll kill them again. Because we want this. Yes. Go in our prison. You know you want to. And of course she's pregnant. It's like every time you do these, you know, sleep with them, they always wind up pregnant. But you know, I don't have a wife. And that's probably why I did it. But still. Oh wow. There's troops down there. Go. Go before they get you. No. That was dumb. That was dumb on my part. So sorry. Yeah, just stand there. It's all good. So we are gonna take this province. We're gonna make them our tributaries. Our father has done it. Now we're gonna do it, and it's gonna help us take more and more land as we go progress. As long as we don't die, then we have to repeat this process again. Hopefully, we'll be able to take land for ourselves and not do these tributary things. So our answer is god awful at that province. Look, it's 8 and 2. 8 and 2. Oh, my court. Oh, I got a nephew. Oh, hi. Come on. Yeah. Now we're just gonna sit here and take your province. Let's look at our sister. She doesn't have someone, so we'll pause it again. We will keep it in the family. Keep it in our realm, really. But keep the child in our stubborn, slothful. She isn't really anything special. Maybe we get a permanent ally somewhere. Maybe we'll go down here. You really don't have a wife? No. What about that? No? Oh, he's like, get out of here, sir. Like, really? What about you? No, these are females. That won't help. You? What if we do it? What if we just give you? No. Political concerns. Well, you damn right it's a political concern. We're basically saying here, marry so we get an alliance. Fine, we won't do that. So we will give her someone. This guy. We don't need a matrilineal. Goodbye. Marshall. This guy's pretty good. I hate when they do that. My daughter was born. Yeah, I'll acknowledge her. See, that's what happens when you sleep around. Because now my lover's, you know, every time we have sex, she's going to be like, I'm pregnant. It's just like that. I mean, come on. I mean, it happens, yeah, but like every time with your lover, you're almost guaranteed to have a child with them. Always. Oh, look. They just changed over. They just changed over their ruler. You know, her father died. An infected wound. How lovely. So now we're still doing this. This guy's still trying. He's not very well. Let's focus my studies with the terrain. Should have done plains, right? Yeah, it's so flat. Oh well. So this war is still going on. We're going to be married to our in 4 more years. The war has ended. You become our tributary. Good. You want to back. My mother wants me to murder my cousin. Why? Why, women? No. Mother? No, stop. Stop killing. I don't want to kill my cousin. I'm not. My court chaplain died. You know, give a paranoid guy. Sure, come in with all people like, you're a heretic, you're a heretic. Oh, West France formed. Well, they won, really. It's by a Carling, of course. Anyone who's ever played CK2 know that the Carlings are the worst. And they take over everything. Our sister died with a disagreement. She died from food poisoning. Sad, sad, sad. And now our vassals are just like, yeah, you know, you took out people. Let's see. You think we can pass this law? I want to revoke titles. Remember, our council demanded that we give them more power, so they have the power to say no. And it could happen. Council is known to do this. The undecided ones could be swayed, but I don't want to do that. I want to see if they do it on themselves. Because then we can go over here and say, you know what? We could revoke your title. Because you're a traitor. No one will object to that, but you need to vote. That's the important thing. Right now, is one person definitely saying yes? Two people say no? And we rejected it. Thanks, guys. Like, oh, like, oh. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to spy on your stuff. I only wanted the good stuff. And you're a powerful vassal. Sure. I didn't mean to spy on your stuff. I just wanted the good stuff. But here, you know what? If we, you know, this guy's god awful. Yeah, take him too. I told the priest about my ambitions, and he asked if there were anything he could do to help me. He said yes. A priest told me I could do it. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me on an episode of CK2. We are England. We are playing in England. We are this... No, we're not. We're this guy. King Ecgfrith of Merica, who is 23 years old. He took over after his father died of depression. He had a regency council who then broke up once he was the age of 16. He has been ruling. He is wroth and envious and ambitious. Ambitious enough that he made these people a tributary. So, and you know, the incompetent ruler modifier over there. There were reports in our realm of ghosts of people in our town in Lancaster. We said that it is troubling times ahead. We didn't say that the priest should go in there. We didn't say that they were making it up. We just said, oh, alright, it's troubling times ahead. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you join me in for the next installment of this episode to see where our king will go with his ambitious attitude. He's about to be married to his genius wife, and hopefully they produce a genius child. He had an affair with a lover who he acknowledged as his, so he has a bastard. and so much more. Thank you guys. I know I'm rambling. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and let's grow this channel together. Bye for now.